All right, guys, here we go. This just showed up at my door today, and I know what you're thinking. Oh no, Ed, not another sponsored video. Yes, it is, but this one's really cool because here's the deal. Ever since I got the Bronco, I've been looking for a way to store the cap, right? Because you get this big old cap on the back of a Bronco, you want to take it out and go under the sun and go off-road and have some good times with the cap off, you have a place to put it. And I've been trying to think of a way to do that. And in the middle of doing that, this isn't a joke, these guys actually reached out to me and said, hey, Ed, we noticed that your garage is kind of, cluttery all the time. And we think that maybe we've got a way to help you clean it up. And if you can do a video on it, we'll go ahead and give you a unit for free. I said, okay. And then I looked into this, and you can actually use this. It's got enough lifting capacity to tie the cap of the Bronco to this thing and lift it to the top of the garage. This is a FLEXIMOUNTS GL1 ceiling storage lift. And I'm gonna mount it right back there, back the Bronco in, and then we're gonna store the cap up on top of the garage ceiling. All right, so let's see what we got. Okay, so obviously we've got our hardware here. And manual out there. And this looks like the first piece that'll probably go up on the ceiling. Looks pretty sturdy. It's got all the cables. This side of here. Guess I can now. This looks like the handle to roll it up and down. That's pretty cool. It does actually come with some tape so that you can mount the mounting template to your ceiling, so you know exactly where to pre-drill the holes and to put the hardware. So that's actually really cool. Well, different bits and pieces. I'll have to go through and see what exactly all this stuff is, but so far it looks like it's pretty sturdy. Oh yeah, okay, so see, there's our installation template. That's going to go up against the ceiling to tell us exactly where all the bits and pieces are going to go. And that's what the tape is for, to tape it to your ceiling. So that's pretty cool. I like the fact that they include that. And there's the bottom grate here. Now, I'm not sure how easy this is going to be to install for a one-man show like myself. We're going to find out. I mean, the box already says Team Lift, right? Which I completely ignored, like everybody else does. All right, we'll lay this stuff out and we'll take a look. All right, so here we are. This bar are sturdy enough that when I get it in here like that, it will stay. Make sure that I'm not pulling it out of there. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, that's much easier this time. And there we go. Not going this time, he said confidently. All right, now let's assemble the grid. So I think there are a lot of things like this where the instruction manual just kind of gives you a bunch of pictures and you have to kind of infer how things are oriented based on how the instruction manual looks. And I hate that because I like to be more exact than that. So I do appreciate that FLEXIMOUNTS, their instructions actually tell you things like the label faces out, make sure that the bars are perpendicular to the stacked grid, and this is exactly how this goes, make sure you do this, make sure you do that. So I appreciate all that. All these labels on here, it says this side of the wire direction face upward. It's nice when part designers actually think about people doing installation. It kind of tells you like where this should be located, how far back and forth it should be, and there should be enough like legal amount of bar on both sides and all this. So yeah. All right, that's get assembled. Now it's time to hook it up. I'm gonna cheat. I don't feel like bending over. So I got my grid all wired up. Everything's hooked. I got my handy dandy winding pole here. It says, before using the product, to unlatch the safety catch, on the gearbox. And I'm guessing, just put that in there like that. And now you can wind it. Okay, got a low gearing, so that's so you can raise all that weight. But it's nice that you can kind of move this wherever you want. Now it says it holds 300 pounds evenly distributed. This is a pretty good way to store that stuff. I may have to move some things out of the tote so I can have more vertical room, but that's a pretty heavy load there to start with. Oh, and one other thing that the instructions noted is that if you want to, you can take the handle off and use a power drill to do this. So, yeah. It's kind of loud, but it works. All right, so that is as far as I can get it. How much do I trust this thing, huh? There's one way to do it. So I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to lower the lift down to basically touch the top of the cap, so that when I ratchet strap it, it's already kind of right there. Yeah, so something like this, I'm going to use the hand crank rather than this drill, because the drill's a little bit clunky for this. That's pretty impressive. All right, guys, well, there you go. A completely novel way to store your Bronco cap. I mean, you could probably even store a Blazer cap or a Jeep cap, or yeah, a newer Bronco, or anything really that'll pop off like this. You know, you could maybe do like those hardcover tonneau covers if you wanted to take those off and go off to the store and get you something from the hardware store that's a little bit bigger, or furniture or whatever, or a refrigerator, you know, and take that hard cap off, and this is a place to store it, right? I think it's a really, really cool use for this thing. I didn't see this use case advertised anywhere on the FLEXIMOUNTS website. FLEXIMOUNTS, I think that's an untapped market that you should look into. But hey, I'm helping you out with that, so you're welcome.